Hey everyone, it's Juliana here and welcome back to the video again. And today I want to tell you guys about my pregnancy and appointments journey that I had before giving birth. So there's some things like during the ultrasounds, but everything was completely fine throughout the whole pregnancy, the whole ultrasound. There were just a couple scares and a couple we want to know these things, so we were just worried about some stuff, not really much on me, but mostly on him. He was mostly scared of everything during the whole thing. But he just wants to make sure the baby's good and make sure the baby's healthy and alive and things like that. Make sure the baby's not gonna have things like I had when I was a baby and problems and stuff like that. During the whole pregnancy was not really that bad for me. So our first ultrasound, I was 8 weeks pregnant, which I thought I was a little bit less than that because I got pregnant right away. So, and we only tried for a few weeks, and then just after that I just I got pregnant. So I can get pregnant really quick, and I was nervous and scared, am I gonna be able to get pregnant, or I don't know the things, and I never was on birth control, and I never had an OB, never had one until now, because I finally did, and I wanted to wait until I was pregnant to get checked up and stuff like that, and before I did the birth control, so we were really safe, so till now. So but yeah, once I got pregnant, we had to wait a couple weeks after to make the appointment. We made the appointment at the end of August last year in 2023, and we got to see the baby for the first time and check and make sure the baby is actually there. And because I cannot it's kind of hard to believe there's actually a baby in there. It's just am I actually pregnant, or is this just fake or something? I don't know. So I wanted to believe it in person. Same thing with my husband. I want to see it. I want to know that there's a baby there. And there was a baby there, and it was wondering when are we gonna find out the gender and stuff like that, because it's not there once you're 8 weeks. You have to wait closer to before or after 20 weeks you're pregnant to see the gender. I can't remember. I think it was after 20 weeks, I think. Somewhere around there, you'll know the gender, and we did a cute little gender reveal with the cake. Had cups, and we sticked it in the cake and kind of look away so we don't see the gender, and then we just looked, and we stopped for a second trying to figure out what the color was, and it was really light pink. So I'm it's a girl. I actually knew it was a girl. So it was very surprised, it's a girl, and I just really wanted a girl so bad. I want a boy too. During the whole ultrasounds were completely good. There was still some a little bit scared. There was a scare towards the end of my pregnancy, but it wasn't nothing. It was nothing to worry about. But there's just certain hospitals, certain doctors, and we had multiple different nurses with ultrasound, or ultrasound people. I don't know how to call them. The whole thing was completely fine. Nothing to worry about. We saw her face for the first time at 20 weeks. She's just so perfect. Nothing went wrong with her. She had a jaw, she had a nose, she had lips, and she had perfect ears, so everything was just perfect. My husband kept asking them a few times, does she look normal? She does look normal, but she doesn't look like she has anything like what I have. So they checked something with her brain, and they like measured something different in her brain, and then they wanted to like make sure to check that in like a week. So we went back in a week, so that ultrasound, and we checked to see if it like grew or something, and they checked that, and I guess something in her brain was like bigger than the other side, I guess. I don't really know the word of it or explaining more of it. But then the doctor, he wasn't like there, but we never met him. He was on the phone, so we had to go into like a different room after that so we can talk to the actual doctor. And he was just telling us some stuff like, oh, what's going, like, it was kind of scary, like, what's going on, like, is everything okay, like, but he was like saying like it's nothing to worry about, we just want to double check and stuff like that, and went to a different hospital to get checked there, checked to make sure everything in her brain, and it was our last ultrasound appointment, and the lady said that she was completely normal, like there was nothing to worry about her brain, it was completely fine, like everything just fine. We also asked her to make sure she didn't have any thing that I had and stuff, and just to make sure, and she said that she's completely fine. Last ultrasound, she still covered her face, like we got one on this side and then the other down here, so at least we got to see both of them, but she was just hiding her little face. But I guess she might have been hiding it just to surprise her mom and dad when she comes out, I guess. So like, she came out perfect. Once you're 28 weeks, I think, take this drink. A lot of people don't know this, but you take this drink and you have to chug it for a couple minutes. I think 5 minutes. You have to like chug the whole thing. I have 3 different flavors. I asked for a flavor that I wanted, but they were all out. So they only had the clear one. So I heard that the clear one was a disgusting one because I guess it tastes like Sprite. But I think it was like tasting like Sprite, and it was just still had a gross taste to it. Like it was like medicine with Sprite mixed together, kind of. So getting some heartburn, and it was just kind of like, oh my god, driving me crazy. Like I just want to stop drinking it, but I did it, and it is for your blood test. So they have to draw your blood after an hour of drinking that. To draw your blood to check and see if you don't have diabetes. If you pass that you don't have it, then you are all set. And I passed, so I am good to go. Because if you don't pass and you fail, have to do it again, and it will be 3 hours. This one is an hour, and the other is 3 hours that you'll have to do it again. So it was just, yeah, and if it happens again, there is something that you have to do, like take a shot or something. I don't know what it is. I didn't do any of that, so I don't really know any of that, but there's just things that I heard, so I don't really know any good tips on that, but I passed on that, so everything else was completely fine throughout the pregnancy, so all good. Little story of my pregnancy with the ultrasound. I guess this is the end of this video, of this part, so I hope you guys enjoyed this. Put a big thumbs up if you guys subscribe to this channel and click that bell. Any other videos or any tips on anything with any of the new moms out there that want to learn more and have more tips and anything like that, just comment below. So make sure you guys subscribe and join our journey, and I will see you guys in the next video.